Hi, I'm Maya from Book from Dreams and welcome to a new video. Today I will talk to you about our experiences, Christina and mine, from Sferakon. Sferakon happened as of filming this video last week, a week ago. And it is the oldest Croatian science fiction convention. And this would be our second year participating. So this is what the program looked like. And so since this was our second year participating, we decided to go all out and participate and watch and experience as many panels and as many things as we could in those 3 days. So we saw a bunch of panels. We participated in one panel, which was really cool. All right, so on Friday, we saw a panel on urban fantasy, which was really interesting. On this panel, we heard a bunch of urban fantasies from all over the world, which was really interesting. We listened to a lecture on whether superhero or the whole superhero genre, whether it is science fiction or not. I heard the first half of a lecture on Alien, the movie, because this year is the 45th anniversary of the movie coming out. I heard only the first half, which was really interesting and fascinating, but I went to another panel, which was happening at the same time, which was about the tea and drama of the book community of last year, it was fine. I knew all the drama. I just wanted to see if there were any new information we could find out. There weren't. Christina actually went to see a panel called Unbury Your Gaze, which was a panel on queer horror, and you'll see clips later on from that panel. The clips and stuff is in Croatian. Some of them are in English, but mostly in Croatian because, you know, it's a Croatian con. So.
Dakle, što se to desilo? Nam je dalo naslov za ovaj panel. Da ljudi koji su da su tako često u zadnjem nekom načinu. Horor kao žan, generalno, je u zadnjih nekoliko godina doživio malo veću renesansu. Prije je bio možda... Svi imate oružje, kad molim. Mi se ustojimo. Evo ovako se pogibao. Dostavno se čuli što ih čeka.
So that was our Friday. On Saturday, Christina and I participated with Vesna Kurlic. She's an author. She writes science fiction, diesel punk. I don't want to say it, it's a mystery story with a romantic element. Our panel was about romantasy, or better yet, romantic elements in speculative fiction. And we talked about, what is romantasy, how it became so popular in the last couple of years. We talked about Goodreads, we talked about book talk, we touched upon book marketing, which was fascinating because Vesna and our panel moderator, Antonia, they both run, how do they describe it as a publishing cottage. They have an independent publisher called Striga. We mentioned them on our channel a couple of times. We will leave the link to everything down below so you can check them out as well. And they publish urban fantasy and horror books.
Jako teško, iskreno, jer ovisno koga pitate, sve je jako subjektivno, svako gleda na to na neki svoj način, ali neka generalni opis je da moraju postojati elementi fantazija i moraju postojati elementi romantike. Najčešće ta romantika mora poticati na neki način novoradnju, novorazvoj lika, karakterizaciju lika, već mora biti jer bez nje, kako bi se rekao, da se malo raspadne sve to, jer nema ništa drugo što će poticati rad i dalje. A što se tiče samog naziva, recimo, to je zapravo s TikToka došlo u 2023. Međutim, prema Dictionary je još od 2008. Postoji. I zapravo, obično to nekako klasificirate, jako puno toga se može danas staviti pod taj termin romantici, jer, kao što sam rekla, jako subjektivno i neko će vam reći da je to sva spekulativna fikcija u kojoj romansa ima jako veliki dio radnje. Znači, neko će vam reći da je to striktno fake i, znači, romance. Neko će vam to ubaciti, sad ide se u razlaganje cijele romantike, paranormal, urban fantasy, znači shifter romance, znači više manje to je, ovisno koga pitate, postoje oko neki nadpojam za apsolutno svaku vrstu fantastike u kojoj postoji neka vrsta romanse, praktički. A sad, doslovce, doslovce je jako širok, ali ja sam malo luda, se uplatim za nečega, pa sam jako puno videa pogledala i toga. U principu, barem na BookTube-u vam to izgleda da su to priče u kojima imate obično glavni ženski lik koji je, bih rekla, special snowflake, koji znači mora nekako na neki način spasiti svijet i to obično dolazi uz to da ima nekog enemija koji onda na kraju postane lovers. Hvala. Da. I to je zapravo neka struktura, bar ono što se najviše spominje na BookTube-u.
I na zadnjih koliko godina uvijek dobivala Sarah J. Maas, ima veliku publiku, velike fanove, a Goodreads Awards su zapravo nagrade koje fanovi glasaju. I onda se fanovi skupa imaju glasati i stavno pobjedi. Zato Stephen King, ne znam, povećivaju na hodoru. Oni su stvorili romantici tako da Fourth Wing ne pobjedi romantici doslovno. I onda smo ubacili koliko god su knjiga mogli naći, jer vidjeli smo da je bilo par knjiga od istog autora, jer nisu mogli naći nešto. Zato je just up there, upao po romantici, da uopće bio romantici, neke political fantasy, tako da...
Ja sam šiper od 90. Moj prvi šip. Moj prvi šip su bili samo každa ja, kako se tiče. Crtiće bio knjiga. Ove miš. Moj drugi šip su bili Kyle i Sferakon u Hrvatskoj. I sad, ja sam nemam pomoć. To je najbolje. Druga stvar je što više pišem roman općenito, to više me zanima gledanje života mog bilo čijeg kao posljedna kroz prizmu problema koji neki je self-štap rješava u tim sredinama.
Dakle, to jako slippery slope, što se rekla, dakle, može se tu odbiti od glavu. Dakle, korištenje bilo kakvih termina za marketing se koristi da bi se došlo do publike koja će kupiti, čitati i tako dalje. Ako se dogodi da dođete do krive publike, to može biti samo negativno. Dakle, ako mi sad kažemo da je recimo Johnny's Girls Romantasy, sad ljudi dođu očekivajući high-day, drame na dvoru ili slično, a dobiju diesel punk, skakanje iz svijeta u svijetu, kako se neki space shop, leteći šipovi, oni rješavaju murder mystery, jer naravno da ljudi mogu biti izrazito razočarani, a kad imate razočarane čitatelje, onda naravno da će to dobiti negativne kritike, loše osjećaje. Sad, ima knjige koje naravno, vidjeli ste i sami, su možda više između. I ovisno o tome kako će čitatelj doživio, jer je čitanje jako subjektivna stvar, osobna i do vaše interpretacije. Nekad su stvarno u pitanju da li će netko više vidjeti Xendera ili će vidjeti, vojsku i onda se tu možda sad mi možemo raspravljati o tih detalja, ali zapravo tu možda neće biti veliki gaf marketinški, jer ima jedno i drugo, pa onda mogu naći jedno i drugo način. Ali tu baš kod marketinga treba biti izrazito oprezan i baš gledati što se sve nalazi i kako to predstaviti, da dođete do svoje publike. Na kraju krajeva nije samo cilj doći do najviše publike, nego baš cilj doći do ljudi koji su vaša ciljena publika, koji će čitati knjigu, kojima će se svijeti ta knjiga. Jer ono što najviše prodaje neko word of mouth, tako da ako ste došli do svoje publike, oni će vam gurati knjigu dalje. Ali to da imate nakladnika koji koristi svakako politike, to nažalost da.
Then we did a bunch of quizzes. We did What the Movie quiz, which we rocked. It was really fun. We liked that one. And then we did one which was really difficult called Random Fandom Quiz, which had like questions from random fandoms. And the questions were difficult. And it was a problem if you don't really watch a specific genre of science fiction and whatnot, and you don't know anything. And there are like 4 questions from that part, but whatever. It was a fun quiz. Difficult, but fun. Then I went to see a lecture with my sister called Evolution, People and Intelligence, the Endgame, in which the lecturer talked about the evolution of people and, you know, what is happening towards the end and how, you know, technology basically surpassed us and whatnot. It was fascinating. It was more my sister's wheel because she's all into anthropology and such. I was like tagging along to be supportive of her interests. Christina went to a panel about writing, I guess. It's not about writing. It's about using the city as the setting in your story. The authors in this panel use the city Rijeka as a big backdrop in their stories and like another character in their stories.
Što je u stvarnici s kojoj mi dolazimo bilo nije.
The top dog of our hearts.
A kod tebe zapravo kako izgleda tvoja Rijeka?
Dobro, ja sam smješten od danas. Manje više na van, kao što rekao danas, stvarno izgleda. Mislim da, je fantastični elementi kod mene su skriveni ispod. Ne vide se u svakodnevnom životu. Jer je bilo puno jednostavnije sam nekako mogu koristiti geografiju koja kako postoji. I kako je smješteno danas, nisam se morao kao vesel recimo istraživati.
Then on the last day, on Sunday, we went on to do like a personality quiz to figure out where we would fit in the Starfleet ship. We were like building a crew, and I got Worf's position. He's like a security officer, a weapons officer, whatnot. That was my result. I think my sister got science officer, and Christina got the smuggler on Millennium Falcon. And then we were like confused because I thought this was a Starfleet thing, not a whole science fiction thing. But the author of this survey basically said that she put a variety of occupations. Then we participated in the live taping of the Mora FM podcast, which was really interesting. They talked about building your own writing community. They've been doing this for a couple of years now. They've been collecting authors on the con and like having this casual hangout with all of them so that, you know, people can get to know each other. And we got to hear about some new creation SF authors and their books that are coming out soon. So look forward to maybe a review or something in the future. And we finished our Sunday with a lecture on AI, which was fascinating because the lecturer used AI to create a song about the whole con. You'll see the clip now. song was hilarious, and the whole thing sort of was so fun because this con happened on the same weekend that Eurosong happened, and our representative, Baby Lasagna, was second, and there was like a joyful atmosphere to the whole thing, and it was really fun. That was our con experience for our second time. I think we maybe overdid it a little bit because we went to everything that we could, and we basically had a full packed schedule, but it was interesting, and I'm looking forward to next year because we found out when we got there that next year Martha Wells is going to be the special guest of the con, and I'm so looking forward to that. That's really so cool. So I'm going to finish this report, I guess, with a little haul. I mostly got books, you know, really surprising. But first thing I want to mention, I got, when I bought my 3-day ticket, I got a short collection of Croatian speculative fiction. So the theme of this con was Zagreb, which is the capital of Croatia and the place where the con takes place, in 3004. So the town in the future. I have a book. If I hopefully I will read it before Croatian Book Month because that's in November. That would give me 6 months to read this. So hopefully I'll get to it before then. If not, then I'll read it in November. Then, since Martha Wells is coming next year, I got the third translation of the Murderbot series. I have books 1 and 2 somewhere over there. The third one came out quite recently, so I got it now. In this translation, we have The Fugitive Telemetry translated, and then 2 short stories which I've never read, one being Home and one being Obsolence. Then I got the first binding by R.R. Virdi. So this is a book that's on my TBR. Do I know what this is about? I have no idea, but I saw it, and there was a significant sale, and yeah, so I got the book. I like the cover, it's really cool. Then I saw The Twisted Ones by T. Kingfisher, which I put on my, Reddit Fantasy Bingo TBR. And yeah, I got it. In this story, we follow Mouse, who has to deal with her grandma's estate after grandma dies, and grandma was a hoarder. And it says here she finds terrifying things. And then, this was like, my sister told me I'm not even supposed to open this, but I've been looking at this for a while now. But it was on sale, so I got it then. I got this wonderful special edition of Michael Crichton's Jurassic Park and the Lost World story. First of all, look at this. Look how awesome this is, this cover is. And there's sprayed edges. Now, she told me, my sister told me I'm not even supposed to open this. And, because I do have a book of, I have Jurassic Park somewhere. But yeah, I got this because it's awesome, and I love dinosaurs, and Jurassic Park is one of my favorite movies, and I really enjoyed the book. If you don't know, Jurassic Park is a story of a very rich man who opened a park with dinosaurs, and then he invited a bunch of scientists and his grandchildren to check out the park. And of course, when they get there, things go awry, and there are dinosaurs loose. There's a very famous and popular movie that came out, Jesus Christ, it could be 30 years ago. It still holds up, so you should check it out if you haven't already. So yeah, I got this. And the last thing I want to mention, I finally got my book signed by Igor Rendic. So this is A Town Called River. I was supposed to get this signed last year at Sferakon when we met Igor, but I was too shy because at that point, I didn't know him that well as I know him right now. I mean, we weren't as comfortable and familiar with each other, so I was okay today or last week to go up and ask him to sign this for me, and he did, and I will show you, which is really cool. So yeah, that's it. That's what we did at Sferakon. If you went there, please do let me know down below. Tell me what was your favorite thing, your panel. Oh, I forgot to mention there were cosplayers all around. There was a girl dressed as Optimus Prime. It was so cool. There were lots of anime characters, which I didn't recognize because I don't follow anime at all. Great, now this is the end of the video. All right. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.